the question asked by a viewer is, what should I bring to my green card interview? And they didn't state what type of interview it was. It was a green card interview, but it didn't state whether it was a spousal or work-related or parent or anything like that. And so let me give you a general framework for how to think about what to bring to the interview. And so first and foremost, it's really, think of yourself as you are putting up a case, okay? So you are trying to prove that you deserve the benefit that you applied for or that someone else petitioned for you. And so you want to put the best case forward, okay? And so initially you have this packet which you sent originally, and so now it's time for you for your interview. And so what can you bring with you? Well, so first and foremost, make sure you yourself are there and not somewhere else. Like your mind is not on other stuff, and you're there, focused and present in front of the official. Any questions, make sure you answer them truthfully, and make sure, make sure you're as authentic as you can. In terms of actual paperwork and what to bring, you want to bring all the originals. And so one of the horrible mistakes that people make is that they will send originals to USCIS or to any kind of immigration body, government body, and then when it comes time to producing originals, they don't have them, and so those sometimes those originals get lost. Sometimes all kinds of things happen to these originals. Okay, so one of the worst things you can do is to send on originals unless you're required to do so. So in the packet, make sure your originals are there. In addition to that, is there evidence other than what you have supplied them with that either you've gathered during this period of time, or there's other things that came up, or there's things that you forgot before, but it's like, I just had the chance now. And so you want to bring as much as evidence as you can that's there, that's ready, that's available. And then when it comes to certain types of cases, like for example a marriage green card interview or things like that, so that's a little bit of a more specific case, and I will have a series of videos on that and what to do and how to do it and whatnot and what to bring with you. But it's very important that in that case, if you're claiming that you're married, and you better be, that you look the part, show the part, have the ring to show it, have things like house keys, stuff like that. We've had situations where officials asked for house keys, and so making sure that both partners had the same set of keys to the same door. And so it's remember, these officials are smart and they've seen thousands of cases. Okay, and so when you see thousands of cases, you get really smart really fast, and you've seen facets of the law. And you've seen sets of facts and people and cases that no one person can think about, and so they have really a lot of benefit. That's why it's really important. Don't trick U.S. officials. Just don't do it, because it's not going to lead you anywhere. And that covers some of what to bring for the interview. And I forgot one last point. You also want to bring things like your passport, your any kind of correspondence with the United States that you have, and sometimes you might be required to provide photographs, like passport photographs, or if there's any additional evidence that they ask of you, like for example a Surgeon General examination or something, like a doctor. An immigration doctor examination, you should provide that as well. And so those should all be included in the packet and ready to hand out. Thank you for watching.